Okay, so we've got wheels. Now, I got these through these guys, OP Racing. They used to be under a different name and they were out of the Gold Coast, but now they're under a new owner. They still do the same wheels, so that's pretty cool. The wheel size, front we've got a 19 by 2.15 inch, and the rear we've got 19 by 2.5 inch. Rear tire is a 140/80/19. Front tire is, should be here somewhere, 130/80/19. I've gone with all black this time. So black hub, black rims, and we've got the Midas H18 tires, which are street legal. That should be good. They look pretty cool. Hit those guys up if you want any wheels similar to these. Prices are really good. Got the wheels on now. Pretty pumped on it. The only issue that I've got, we've got a bit of rubbing going on here. Should be able to shape the fork guard to suit, and I think the tires will go fairly close to rubbing on the forks, but see what happens. So I've marked here where the tire touches the fork guard. I'm gonna cut it through there and then just double check, make sure I've got good clearance. So now I've drilled these couple of holes here. Now I'll go through with the grinder, link all my lines up, and that should be the shape that I need. Get the bulk of it off first. Now go through and do it a little bit neater. So what I'm doing here is trying to calculate trail measurement. Basically what trail is you run a square down the center of the axle to the ground, put a mark there, and then your next measurement is a parallel line through the center of the steering head, not the forks, the steering tube, down to the ground here. As you can see, I've done a few different ones. And then your trail measurement is the relation between that axle mark and the steering pivot point. I've got it set at about 90 mil at the moment, which I think I'm pretty happy with. I think it's about a 75 mil drop in the front, and I'm not sure what the rear is yet, but I'll work that out. And yeah, basically, if I'm within range for the trail measurement, it just means that it's going to handle properly. I've got tyre clearance to the fork seal housings as well, which is another thing to consider. If the front was any higher, the tyre would actually be rubbing on the fork there, so that's good. If you look on the other side, I've got the fork guard on here. It's been trimmed down. I need to take a little bit more out of here just so I've got tyre clearance, but that should be fine once I do that. Gonna throw a sprocket on the back now. Got a 45 tooth genuine KTM one. It has been used, but it's still fairly good, so I'm gonna run that. I've got some new bolts here, and always remember, Loctite your sprocket bolts, because they will come loose and then either snap your bolts or destroy your hub. So So that's the end of the third episode. Not really much in this episode, it's a pretty short one. Kind of at a standstill at the moment. Now the bike's suspension's being taken to a suspension shop to be sorted out. So in the meantime, basically all I can do is graphics. I've got a guy lined up to do that, so that'll be getting done. I've got a fair bit of other stuff going on in the shed at the moment, which is good. We've done a small shed extension and I'm setting up a few other areas of the workshop for some upcoming projects, so that'll be good. Thanks heaps for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the like, drop a comment, let us know what you reckon. Yeah. Dad's walked into the shot and just made it awkward as